Sejuani ban. Just if you can't get her or you don't have someone that can play her, you got to get rid of her.
Yeah, she's quite strong with her kit as a jungle. Her presence, she kind of just dives right into you, slows you right down.
And then freezes all your entire team
Yeah.
to get blown up by someone.
Yeah, and Hecarim ban
standard.
again.
Yep.
Just he has that same kind of kit as Sejuani. He gets in there, really takes down your entire team.
Which is funny because there's been a lot of Hecarims left open, but no one's been picking Hecarim.
Yeah, they've been picking more comfort champions. I don't know if there's a lot of strong Hecarim players at this tournament.
Do you think is it comfort or is it more just people don't like his kit for teams?
I think for a team setting up around a Hecarim, knowing that he's going to disrupt, would be very strong as opposed to I think we've seen Aramis earlier today.
Yeah.
Some of the jungles we've seen are Jarvan, Zac.
Yeah, we've seen lots of Nautiluses.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure we'll see a Nautilus in this game for sure. And then
Thresh ban.
Thresh ban. Well, of course. Like we were just talking about it before the game even started. Just you have to pick. And there's a Nautilus right there. Yeah, just called that one.
So we're calling all of these, and you guys can't hear our brilliance before this match started.
Holy moly, we're good.
But yeah, Thresh again. That 100% pick or ban rate so far in this tournament.
Yeah.
Again, with all the games that we've casted, and most of the games that we haven't shown have all banned or picked up Thresh.
Yeah, every game that I've played in today, he's either been banned or picked for sure. And I'm actually surprised with the Diana. That might be either a target ban or just don't like Diana. Diana just makes plays though.
Yeah, they might just be picking a champion in mid lane that doesn't want to get dived on. And Diana really is one of those champions that if you're picking a squishy AP mid or a mid that doesn't have a strong escape kit, it's just going to dive on.
Yeah. Yeah. Lulu Volibear. Jungle Volibear, you think?
Yeah, definitely. Actually, maybe a top Volibear, but that Lulu W, I believe.
Yeah, that speed up.
That speed up is really good on that Volibear. You can just dive right in.
See, but the thing with the difference with the Volibear is like he needs to run towards you to get that CC.
Yes.
So if you have something like even Nautilus auto attack, just
puts him down.
Puts him right down. Down bear.
Yeah. The easy, very good at kiting.
Yeah, that blue Ezreal we've been seeing so much of. I'm not too sure. I don't have sound for game. I'm having game sound.
That might be...
Sona. Don't worry about
Sona. Yeah. We were just talking about the game sound.
No worries.
There might be a bit of a delay getting game sound in. I turn it off when we're not streaming just because messages and stuff we're pinging.
Just on our side. We got a Sona.
That's Sona, Ezreal.
Sona Ezreal. You got a little bit of poke. It just depends on how the lane goes, how Sona plays it out. If Sona gets caught a little bit, ever since those nerfs at the end of Season 2, it's been really tough for Sona players to kind of almost stay in lane and do that harass that they used to do.
Yeah, that squishy Sona, just as much HP as a
Canyon
minion.
Canyon minion?
Yeah, a Canyon minion.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Really squishy.
Yeah, Renekton. We've seen tons of Renekton in this tournament.
Yeah, the couple of games that we've casted, I think we've seen Renekton having to go 2v1 in lane, and it really puts him far behind. So I don't know if we'll see that again, but I'm hoping not. I feel like the 2v1 Renekton has not worked out for the teams that have played it.
Yeah, well, usually Purple side dictates the 2v1, right? Like they decide. So usually they'd pick a champion that they think can 2v1 if they're confident with the Renekton. Like we've seen it in LCS and other pro circuits that, it's doable, but it's just hard on the Renekton, like you said. And there's a TF. And oh man, globals on blue side. This is going to be interesting.
So I believe Friendship Squad. I'm actually not too sure which side is which right now.
Don't pick Tryndamere. Come on. Yeah. You know you want. There you go. Come on. Yeah, come on. Let's do it. Come on.
What do you think of this Twitch pickup on? How do you feel Twitch is as an ADC at this moment?
We play with Twitch.
Yeah.
Our ADC is a really strong Twitch, and the thing with Twitch is actually like Zyra does really well with Twitch. Like if she can lock a bunch of them down in a row, and Twitch can put his ult down and expunge, it's just ridiculous amounts of damage, and Twitch Twitch can carry a game,
Yeah.
and it's just a different kind of ADC as opposed to Ezreal, where he's just going to sit back and queue you to death.
Yeah.
So I think it really depends on who's playing the ADC and who's playing Twitch, and how the team comp kind of works around them in order to have that Twitch.
Yeah. As far as team comp goes,
I gotta go with globals.
globals. Yeah, we saw in the last game with the Latuji Army having that Pantheon and that TF, able to get into those lanes super quick, able to gank lanes both 2 at a time. So it's always like a 3-man gank or a 4-man gank.
Yeah,
Locking down those kills quite easily once they hit that 6 level.
yeah. Global pressure is just yeah. Oh. Are they hating on us in chat again?
No. Just asking some questions, trying to be informative.
Yeah,
people know
tomorrow we
what's
start.
happened.
Yeah, tomorrow we start up again at 1:00. Everyone, if you're interested, if you don't mind, you can even come down to OKG and see it all on the big screen. We stream everything here
Yeah.
right on site. There's a big couch, big screen. Sit back,
snacks,
relax, have
drinks.
snacks and pop, and man, oh man,
Yeah. See some of these players up close.
personal. Shake a hand, meet a friend.
Get an autograph from Islandix.
Woo!
So we're
but
just
I still think the globals will
The
be
globals?
huge, and
yeah. And we see Shen running the teleport. So when he does Shen ult somewhere,
he can just teleport back,
Back.
and Renekton will be. See, that's always like a tough thing. Like, have you ever solo queued as Shen before?
I have not. I know I'm
It's just-
terrible. I stay away from top lane. It doesn't seem to like me very much.
You know, it's just one of those things. You know, it happen. Like, Shen's got to know if you're not running that. Because I've seen a lot of Shens running just Ignite just because of the early damage that Shen actually does.
Yeah.
And, you know, they save someone bot lane, but then their top lane pushes their turret and pushes all the way. Like, takes first turret and then pushes all the way to the second turret. And I don't know if it's actually worth, but I don't know. I really like the lockdown from blue side with Sona and Nautilus and Shen with a taunt, and just having TF and Ezreal just throwing crap in the back row.
Yeah. And we see Renekton running teleport as well. Gonna try to counteract that Shen global as much as he can. Get down to those lanes and help out when he sees Shen teleporting. We see that Zyra is going to go mid, and Lulu is going to be the support. Twitch as ADC, Volibear jungle.
What happened to like Zyra mid? What happened? Whatever happened? Like, I see it every once in a while, but like, it was really popular when she first came out. But did they nerf her AP ratios a little bit?
I'm not sure what the nerf was. I remember her being a strong mid for a while.
Yeah.
And even now, she's not the weakest mid champion that you can
No.
pick. I think a lot of people just find that her kit as a support is just really good for locking down, giving vision with those saplings,
Yeah.
putting down a lot of damage early on,
Yeah.
and obviously the knock-up ult. As mid, though, she still does do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
And it's going to be good. Against the TF, maybe not a strong
You never
pick,
know. Like, if
but-
she lands a couple of those bindings on TF, like, it could go either way, right? If
Yeah.
TF is able to farm and kind of push lane out and get ganks off, then things will swing in his way. But if Zyra can land a couple bindings, keep him in lane, it could go either way, right?
Yeah. So we're just gonna wait this last 50 seconds.
Ugh, the worst part is waiting for this to happen.
Just give me the 1 minute delay. Yeah. Once again, this is gonna be the last game that we're streaming tonight. It is going to be Friendship Squad versus Hips Don't Lie. This is the loser bracket. Semis?
Quarters?
I believe it's the loser bracket semis, if I'm not mistaken.
You're the one with the bracket in front of you.
I do. So yes, this is the loser bracket semifinals.
All right. What was it?
So we will see how this plays out. We'll see the skin, which hasn't been the decider in these games.
It hasn't.
It hasn't. There's, yeah. I know.
Weird.
I was as surprised as you. Having the most skins does not automatically guarantee you a win.
You know, funny story. When I kind of started practicing with my team, and they saw that I didn't have enough skins for some of the champions they wanted me to play, I actually had to go and buy more skins for the champions I played, because skins equals wins apparently. And so far it's succeeded. So far it's been good.
I don't know. Your team might have lied to you. We do see foreskins on the bottom and foreskins at the top. So
Twisted, Fade, and those mid lanes.
I think the mid lane should just have to duke it out all game.
Yeah.
Let the skins just kind of play in the jungle, have some fun.
Leave the skins at home, kids. Leave the skins at home.
That Frozen Shen, always one of my favorites.
I like how they did a Mortal Kombat thing with Shen with what was it, Scorpion Shen
I think it's
and
Yellow Jacket? Yeah.
Yellow Jacket Shen. Yellow Jacket Shen and Frozen Shen. Yeah, I like that. I have Yellow Jacket Shen.
What a surprise.
What?
Talking about Shens and being disappointed that I don't play them, and you have a skin.
How can you not? You gotta have a skin for every champ you play.
Listen at home, kids. Have a skin for every champion you play.
You don't go crazy and buy one for every single person, but like I'm just saying.
The ones that you play. Let's be responsible.
Are these teams pre-made? I am not sure. We will find out. I'm pretty sure that we're not going to see any 2v1. I don't think we're going to see any lane swaps. I think we're just going to have standard lanes this one.
And then, like I was talking about earlier, the 2v1s for Renekton have not worked out in these games. So if we do see a lane swap, it's going to be Ezreal and Sona choosing to do so.
Yeah. Oh, we got to pause.
Yeah, it's third game in a row that we've had a pause.
Really?
Oh, it's good.
We actually had one of our players get up during the game to go to the bathroom. Like, he died, and then he had his death timer, so he ran to go to the bathroom. And while he was in the bathroom, the team actually invaded Baron, and so he wasn't around for us to fight Baron. But luckily, we rushed Baron, the four of us, and got lucky that we aced them, got Baron, and pushed the game. And he sat down and was like, "What just happened, guys?"
So what you're saying is your teammate could have just stayed at home today, and you guys would have 4v5 all day.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Well, you want to call him out? Let him know that he.
Steve is awful.
Steve is awful. So here we are, just pausing the game. We see the item builds. And Steve might have just noticed that we talked about him.
Not gas issues. That's awkward.
So we see the items coming out. Pretty standard. The ADC's picking up the Dorm's blades. Jungle's picking up machete and pots.
Double fairy on Zyra, though.
Yeah, I feel she's going to want to... She just wants to stay in lane with those items. She doesn't want to have to back anytime soon. She's going to play fairly safe.
Yeah.
And just farm it out.
Yeah.
We see a blue ward down. Very defensively. They see them coming. They know that they're there, so... It's just going to poke it out.
I see you.
As well, just letting them know that they've been spotted.
Yeah.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
I'm surprised that's the only ward on the board, though.
Yeah. It looks like...
Yeah, no 2v1. This will just be standard.
So we have Friendship Squad on the blue side, and on the purple side we have Hips Don't Lie.
And if you do come down to Overclock tomorrow to watch the games, you can see that their hips do not lie.
Minions have spawned.
How could they?
They don't.
The power of friendship in this Friendship Squad has been amazing.
Unmatched. Unmatched. Sometimes they hold hands and chant during games.
Here we go. Kind of just standard openings. They saw that the invade was coming, so they managed to prevent that. And they're just going to take Wolves. We see Ezreal and Sona taking that double golem.
Now, as a bot lane, how do you counter the double golem opener for blue side as purple side?
A lot of bot lane players choose to do it differently. Some bot lane players will try to invade and just take it away. Some are successful, some kind of get caught out.
Mm-hmm.
Another way to do it is just to force their hand a bit, like show that you're going to invade bot and then kind of back away and hope that they get the hint.
Yep.
But as far as if you're just coming into lane, you just have to play passive till that level 3. Really, you're worried about that level 2 quick engage.
Yep.
So you'll see around, at this point, Twitch and Lulu are going to stay back a bit further. They see that Ezreal and Sona are level 2. And again, that's just that early double golem advantage.
Yeah.
and they're playing that advantage really well actually. Twitch and Lulu are very scared to get in there.
Yeah, I also heard like around that you just shove the lane as the other
80s.
ADC in support. You just shove the lane all the way to turret, and that helps you get XP too.
Yeah.
This top lane's gonna I think
it out.
be very in favor for Renekton to just kind of poke, like just chip away slowly at Shen.
Yeah.
And
For the first few levels, definitely.
oh, we got a gank here on Volibear counter gank. I don't think yeah, I think he's just gonna, he's just gonna burn flash and passive. That's gonna be great for blue side. Volibear not having that passive, it's just so annoying to deal with.
And that flash as well.
Yeah,
So you don't have to worry about the flash.
flash Q.
The throw. Not sure. That's called. So we see Ezreal and Sona really just poking them down.
Yeah, Ezreal's doing a really good job of focusing those Qs on or Twitch. Maybe not just focusing, but
He's poking a lot,
Yeah.
which is good to see. He's taking that advantage that he got from the double golems really well.
how many levels of Q did he put into his Q? So he didn't get his W. He just went 2 in Q, which I think is a good choice. You don't really need that W right away with just that attack speed buff for your.
Yeah. And another way that some bot lane players, you had asked earlier how they counter it.
Oh, here's another ganking mid. Does he have enough for Q? Yeah, he's got enough for 2.
Flash away. I believe that's going to be TF.
This is going to be first blood.
Is he going to get?
Yeah, he's going to get a kill.
He managed to get the kill out of that, but Oliver did get first blood and that assist gold to Zyra.
Yeah, it's definitely more worth for. I want to say Twisted Fate just getting first blood. Just a little bit of extra gold for him.
Oh, I think it was Volibear that got the first blood.
Oh, yeah, Volibear got first blood.
First blood, yeah. So, and that Volibear and the Zyra assist
got
gold.
the assist gold, yeah.
So a little more beneficial for Hips Don't Lie.
Yeah.
We see that Nautilus is going to chase down the Zyra.
She might have to flash out of this if he can lands a Q.
Oh, Cameron kind of just stepped away from us. She managed just to get away, probably with a bind.
Yeah, she may have minded. No flash on that one.
Directed camera, always been a little fun.
Directed camera OP.
Yeah. So we see Renekton.
There's a lot of minions here. If he engages on that, he's going to take a lot of minion damage.
So we see a lot of trades going in Renekton's favor right now. But Shen has been able to CS really well.
No, he's behind right now, and he has no health pots, so he's a little bit behind Renekton. But his utility when he hits 6 is going to be, I think, way more important than when Renekton hits 6.
Yeah.
So like he can kind of roam around a little bit more, and if they can coordinate a TF like Shen ult, maybe probably in bottom lane, it's going to be huge.
So we see there's more farming. Renekton has that last health pot.
Yeah,
Pretty healthy. He might just.
Yeah, I think Blue Set's just really Shen's 6 now, so I wouldn't be surprised if we saw like a bait, like not a Shen bait, but using Shen ult somewhere to kind of get ahead.
So Volibear just tries to walk up, says, "Hey,
how you doing?"
The lane was a little pushed, so I don't think he was gonna get that gank.
Yeah, he just missed that gank. We have a gank going down in mid lane.
And Zyra able to escape pretty unscathed.
Yeah.
Top lane, Shen again getting pushed down a bit.
I think that's what Renekton's going to have to do to counter that Shen ult, is just make sure that Shen's really low so that if he does ult away, he's either going to turn something into a kill or even a double kill for the other team.
Yeah. So far, these lanes seem to be pretty evenly matched overall. A little bit of a CS lead on Ezreal and a little bit of a CS lead on Renekton. But overall, pretty good. Ezreal has done a great job of zoning out the Twitch Lulu combination.
It's just, I think that's just a little bit of extra poke. Like if Twitch wants to get as much damage as he can, he has to get his expunge off, and he has to get those stacks on. And Ezreal they're not getting in range enough for Twitch to be able to do that. He's just sitting back, throwing out Qs. Sona's using hers as well, and there's not a whole lot they can do. Like Lulu's gonna be throwing down shields, but she's gonna, like, sooner or later she does have to run out of mana.
Yeah.
So
So Ezreal's doing a great job of poking. We see Volibear walking over a ward. So Sona and Ezreal do know he's there. Probably be able to escape.
yeah, they'll get out of that.
Yeah, so we see Volibear just back.
I think this whole game will come down to if Blue side can utilize their globals early in this game.
Yeah, so we haven't seen a TF ult just yet. He is level 7. Usually when we see TFs, they get at level 6 and they're already trying to gang.
Yeah. So we got a double gank in mid. They're just gonna. I think that they're just gonna blow Volibear. Oh, this could be a kill for Zyra.
So TF kind of stepping out of position.
Yeah, Shen ult. There's a Shen ult here. They're not gonna get anything out of this. No.
So that Shen off.
Renekton actually teleported into mid. This is crazy.
Yeah, so Renekton is going to pick up this kill.
Oh, gets the yellow card. Good snare, good
and
stun.
good CS or
Good CC. Great. That was great CC by Nautilus coming back in.
So they managed to stop that kill from coming down. That's just great knowledge of their CC.
Yeah, that
TF
was
gold card, Nautilus pull.
If he didn't get gold card, that was the definite kill. He needed that gold card, and it's if you don't play a lot of TF, it's pretty easy to not pick the right card.
There's a lot of panic. I remember playing TF a lot, being like, "Oh, this champion's really good," and then I was always just like, "What does this blue card do? Why do I keep getting it?
Why do I just get more mana when I use it? This is ridiculous."
I wanted not to die today, but that was a great cycle for cards and great CC.
Yeah, the other
managed to save his life. Initially, Renekton tried to TP down mid to get that kill, but
yeah. I think that was worth. The other thing too is Volibear just didn't die because of that Volibear passive.
Yeah.
So if he didn't have that, that was a kill for.
And we saw TF flash into that. Which might have been a little bit of a mistake. Zyra hadn't ulted yet, so he puts himself in a position where he can. But if he had got that kill, it would have been a double for sure.
Yeah, he definitely had tunnel vision right there. He definitely just saw blood and went for it, not really remembering what the other champions had around him.
Yeah. So we see Nautilus going down. Probably just going to do his double golems.
Yeah, he's going to do...
Might come in for a lane gank. Ezreal ulting, no
Nothing.
minions. And
I don't even think he hit minions in that one.
No. Kind of wanted to put a lot of damage down, but just missed it.
Yeah, I think he just wanted to get some more damage on Twitch. I think once Ezreal gets a few more items, it's going to be really tough for Twitch to stay in lane.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a great taunt.
So we see the early advantage that Renekton had with chunking down Shen. As Shen levels up and gets a bit more tanky, it's hard for Renekton to keep doing more of the same. He had the advantage early game, and it's still a pretty even matchup.
Well, the thing is like that sustain that Shen gets from his Q.
Yeah.
It allows him to stay in lane for longer, and he's got Giant Spell Cloth to Renekton's Brutalizer, Ruby Crystal, right?
Yeah.
So Shen can keep up with those trades just based on he's got a little bit more armor now, and he's also got more health.
Yeah.
I think the really tough lane right now is mid, just dealing with all those saplings.
Yeah, this Zyra is playing really well against TF. Like we talked about, it's really a skill matchup at that point when Champ Select was starting.
Yeah, it's good. It's definitely a brawl out there in mid lane. Renekton's just gonna go do doubles.
Yeah, just trying to
just chill.
always farming.
This is a very low kill game so far. It's close.
Yeah, 10 minutes in, gold lead just 200.
Yeah, it's 200 gold. This is good. This is good.
This is a nice match.
This is a good match. Good job.
So yeah, we're back to kind of a lull in the game, CSing, just trying to
get that
gold in.
Yeah, both globals are now up for blue side, so
we might see a gank coming up quickly.
Yeah, we'll probably see a double gank coming up here pretty soon from blue side.
Zyra's done a great job of keeping this TF back, keeping his lane push. So if he does go, it's going to cost him a lot of damage on his tower and a lot of CS.
Yeah, she's just doing exactly what we kind of just talked about before the whole game started. And like you said, just pushing the lane and keeping him there just so that he isn't free to roam. Because that's the thing with TF is you can't let him roam around. Because if he walks out of lane and you say Mia, you have no idea where he's going.
Yeah. We have Volibear coming in from blue side jungle. Doesn't decide to go for the gank.
It's pretty worded up. I think he's just going to go give Zyra her blue, just like how Nautilus is giving TF his blue right now. So everyone's just farming up right now. You know, just doing their thing.
Just hanging out, having some fun.
Yeah, just playing some League.
It looks like TF didn't get his blue buff. I believe, yeah, Nautilus got it. I don't know if that was accidental.
I think that was accidental.
Yeah,
Must have been accidental.
But we'll see if it pays off.
Well, you know what they say about Nautilus and blue buff?
I do not know what they say.
No, me neither. I thought you did.
So TF isn't going to run out of mana anytime soon. He does have that blue card.
He does have blue card, so he's not totally in danger.
But the cooldown reduction really is.
Yeah, we might have something going on here. Yeah. We got an engage here in bot lane. It's definitely not going in. Oh, here's the TF ult. TF ult. We could have a Shen ult coming down too.
I was a little surprised to see Shen not ulting that Sona.
Yeah, I really thought that Shen was for sure going to come down.
Maybe just a little bit of miscommunication.
Yeah.
Shen wasn't aware that she was that low.
Yeah, definitely. I think you're right. Miscommunication, because if Shen ults right there, that's
yeah, Sona's safe and
Sona's safe, and it's a 2 for 0.
So we see Shen using his teleport to save mid lane.
Yeah, I think that's a good play too.
Yeah. They noticed that TF was down. They were chasing Lulu.
Yeah.
And he managed to put down a lot of damage.
Oh,
forcing Volibear to flash. He was scared of that Nautilus grab.
That makes sense. That makes sense. A little bit of a panic. You can easily dodge that Nautilus grab just by clicking out of the way really quick. But better to flash than to give up a kill, I guess.
Yeah. And here we have
first dragon.
The first dragon being taken by Friendship Squad. Imagine to get that double kill.
Blue team has slain the dragon.
Blue team slain.
2 for 1. Yeah, getting that dragon. So pushing that gold lead just a little bit ahead.
Yeah, I think there was just a little bit of miscommunication in that bot lane play, because TF probably could have came just a little bit sooner, and Shen could have ulted in there. But
it worked out for the best.
They
did have to burn a few flashes to chase down that Lulu.
Yeah.
Burn the Nautilus ult. But overall, probably worth it.
They got drag out of it, 2 kills, but Purple Side's actually taking a lot of turrets right now. Like they've more than half health that one, and mid turret right now is also lower than half. So they made the best out of that sticky situation. We have a little bit of situation bot lane, and that's the thing about Twitch though is yeah, you fight and you don't think you're getting hit as hard as you are, but then he just expunges and you just take all this damage and you don't know what to do about it.
So we see TF just again farming Zyra, doing a good job of.
His ult's down, so I don't see how much more he could do, and Shen's doing a solid job of keeping that Renekton in lane, but the difference is that Renekton can actually make a play globally now, whereas Shen can't. Well, actually, no, Shen still has ult.
Shen has ult. He doesn't have teleport, but he does have that ult.
Yeah. So we have TF's ult's going to be off CD here pretty soon, so they might be looking to make another play, probably bot lane. It's usually bot lane that they try. TF tries to snowball.
So we'll probably see Ezreal let bot lane push a little bit.
Yeah.
In anticipation of that gank.
Yeah. Wow. So this trade is surprisingly going very well for Shen, and I'm very surprised with that.
Yeah. Again, there was that early game Renekton had a pretty good advantage there, but as Shen gets later into the game, he's able to sustain really well.
Yeah.
And Renekton just isn't able to chunk him down as well as he could have before.
Yeah, it's definitely that Q, and I think he took a little bit more minion damage than he expected.
Yes. So we see Volibear coming up just to protect that lane.
Oh, there. Yeah, just to save the turret. Yeah. Shen's going to get out of this no problem.
Yeah. He's a few levels above that Volibear, so he wasn't too worried about it.
Yeah.
Took a couple tower hits just because of the taunt right before he got flipped in under it. But
we don't see an Aegis being built so far right now, and that actually really surprised me. Aegis and even a Locket, there's no big team items right now. Like those are two very important items, especially when you're getting close to team fight stage, and none of that's even in the process right now.
Yeah, I guess the closest we can see is a Ruby Crystal on Sona if she does build that towards an Aegis, but normally supports will do the Emblem of Valor first.
Well, I know I've seen a lot more teams put the Aegis just because it's more expensive on the jungle.
Yes.
Because the jungle is able to kind of get that farm and get more kills out of it, so the jungle can build that Aegis. But right now, it just looks like the only one that probably could get it is I was looking at maybe Volibear, but Volibear is definitely going for a Warmogs.
Yeah, you can see that. Just the more health on Volibear, the better his.
Exactly, because his passive increases with, I'm pretty sure it does percentage of max health. Yeah. If I am correct. I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't know everything. Okay.
Yep, 30% of his maximum health.
Boom.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
Look at that knowledge.
Holy
That knowledge just by clicking on the
man.
champion.
It's like
And
I know things.
this time, TF manages to get his blue buff.
Oh, thank goodness. What would he do with a blue buff?
So now when he does his ult, the cooldown is going to be
Significantly less.
Yeah. So again, both global ultimates are up. Teleport is going to be up on Shen fairly soon as well.
Yeah. Oh, here comes a gank top lane. Nasus. Oh, yeah, he flashes out of that. They're not going to go in on this.
Nautilus is just like, hey, I'm still here.
Hey, look at
But
my anchor. Actually, it's not an anchor. What would it be if he was in space? His little is it like the
A space anchor.
is he a space? Like a
Space pirate?
Space? No, he wouldn't be a space pirate. Oh, we got a little bit of engaged TFs going on with Zyra right here. Zyra binds him out and gets
Probably
out of lane. No, Zyra will be okay in this lane.
TF might try to ult for that kill. I've seen a lot of TFs.
He could have. He could have. I just don't. I don't think he knew where everyone was on the map, and maybe Volibear was there, and that's just a little bit greedy. So I think he's just content with taking turret right now.
Yeah. Which is the turret. We see bot turret for blue side.
Team's turret has been destroyed.
Ezreal trying to just do some damage, but not working out so well.
So turrets are even like this. I think the big difference that's separating these two teams is that dragon that blue side has.
Yeah.
Right now.
So that's really where the goal difference is coming in.
Yeah, for sure.
CS wise, again, all lanes are fairly even.
Yeah, fairly even.
We see the
we got a
TF
big
ult.
gank on the bottom, but they didn't know that Volibear was there, so Volibear's going to flip out. Twitches is going to back up, have it sponge, and do a little bit more damage.
We got the ults and
All from
stuns
Sona.
coming in.
Woohoo! Holy man. I didn't even know there was 4 blue guys there. Oh shit!
Renekton
Here comes
teleporting
Renekton.
And here comes the Shen ult.
Yeah, Chanel
so
going
big
down.
plays,
So
big
big
team
plays.
fight coming.
Zyra's here now. Zyra's here now. He's getting no one with that knocked up.
Yeah,
Get
that
one
arcane
kills.
shift from Ezreal, keeping him
Ezreal
safe.
getting one. Ezreal's just going to stay back and keep queuing. Shen's just absorbing all this damage, allowing his team to keep poking people down. He can land one more Q.
Managed to keep Q down.
Nice Q.
Unstoppable.
So
Yeah, every time we stream, you just see these snipes.
Those Caitlyn
Those
snipes were
Kaylin
amazing.
snipes. Woo!
That brings me back to hours ago.
That was a really strong play by Blue Side, coordinating those global ults and really focusing on
Red team's turret
targets
has been
in
destroyed.
that game and getting that turret. So not a bad play by Purple Side, but Blue Side, it's just the globals. Globals made a difference in that.
Oh, I think the stream just crashed a bit.
No.
Oh, I guess they can't hear me.
They can't hear us?
I don't think they can.
How long has that been going on? That makes me less sad. They have to hear us. Do you hear me, viewers? Yes, Ezreal. Just poking. Ezreal's just going to poke this. I don't know if they can contest right now. Well, actually, I do. I think Blue Side's coming down to contest this. We have
the Shen
We have a teleport coming in for teleport.
Locks down Volibear.
Locks down Volibear. Volibear's down. They're going to go after Renekton right now. They're going to
Stun
focus
from the
Renekton.
gold card.
Gold card. Sona
there's-
stealing kills. Supports, don't KS.
So
he
sorry,
gonna get?
the stream might have just crashed, or did just crash there. There was a dragon fight, and as the Zyra pass,
That that's Zyra patience. And I'm pretty sure Blue Side will get this turret. There's not a whole lot that Twitch and Lulu can do about it.
and I believe the stream is
Red
back
team's
up.
turret has been destroyed.
I hope so.
There we go.
People, and that's just the power. That's just the. Woo. That's just the power of Nautilus right there, landing that hook and all that CC.
And here's Shen just tanking that tower.
As always,
for
just doing
days.
Shen things.
Ezreal
Renekton's going on. Ezreal. Renekton could pick up a double here. He could pick up a double.
so that Ezreal got stunned
Yeah, there's
under
a
the
double
tower.
kill. He's gonna keep going. He can probably he could maybe clean this up. Volibear and him could clean this up. He needs to get a dash here. There's one dash, two dash. The stun.
Not
stun.
able to get the stun.
Stun. Oh, stun.
So we're gonna see Volibear
Volibear
chase down that Sona.
If he gets her. Here it is. Here it is.
Here comes the TF ult, though.
Now they're gonna focus TF. They're gonna focus TF. Volibear's dead. Volibear's dead.
And
I think Renekton's done here. Oh no, Zyra's here now. Zyra's here now. She saves Renekton.
so
Just craziness.
the support for the jungle. Would you say that chase was worth it?
No, definitely not worth. Kids, don't chase too far. You will be punished for it by TF because he's mean. Look at that kid. He's just mean.
Just ruins everyone's fun.
All right, so they were listening to me, so now they picked up a locket on the blue side. And that's just how much is it locket? It's the initially it's going to be shield for 170 damage. So that's 170 damage on each teammate. So that's easy. That's just it's what's the math on it again? In the long team fights, Aegis is the better option just because of all the auras it gives off.
Yes.
But Locket in an insta-give fight, an insta-burst, Locket is just gives you more defensive stats.
Yeah, I think that's how it works out.
But yeah, that one.
So we panicked a little bit. The stream crashed. We were all over the place with what was going on. But
You're-
blue side, Friendship Squad.
they're
really
holding.
pushed.
They held hands for you
Yeah.
guys. They were like, "Stream's off. I'm sorry." And they were sad. There's no friendship when the stream was off. So
But,
they're gonna catch Nautilus here. I don't know if he. Oh, he's gonna get. No, he's. Yeah, he's gonna get out of
Takes
this.
a lot of damage.
He's
But
just so tanky.
Nautilus being Nautilus.
Stupid. I hate that champion.
No champion bias.
Justin, don't
All
you-
champions are created equally.
It's not nice. So you play jungle? Yeah, I'll play jungle. Get off me. He's just such a great pick. And,
we see,
and Twitch is
Ipsone Live trying to retaliate with a few of these.
they're doing a good
towers.
job of punishing blue team for. Oh, here we're gonna have an engage. Oh, Nautilus just a little too early. We have a Sona ult. We have a Zyra picking up everyone. Twitch is doing lots of damage in the back, getting
Renekton
2-3 targets. If he can get an
managing-
expunge off, he can kill a couple people. Renekton doing great damage in the back row. Twitch needs to land that expunge, helping getting one kill. They're gonna kill Shen here. Twitch is still got lots of damage. You could probably pick up another kill here on Nautilus.
So Twitch probably gonna get this kill.
Oh, Zyra's still
Zyra-
here. What? Oh, he's going deep. Oh,
so
this
that-
Twitch. Oh, that barrier. Oh, the plays.
Oh, big plays by Twitch.
Big plays by Twitch.
That barrier.
Oh my God, they're going
So
deep. Zyra's got
Sona-
this. Zyra's
yeah,
got this.
Sona's ace.
Holy man, that was huge for Purple Team. Huge.
That was a great retaliation. They had lost Dragon, they had lost a mid inner tower, and they had lost 3 or 4 guys in the last team fight. And here, just showing that they aren't out of this game just yet.
No, this is still a close game.
very
Turrets
close
are tied, and I think it's it's those 2 kills and the is it equal dragons right now? I don't remember.
You know, I feel I've been doing this all day. I should know these things, but I just
think-
don't.
I think it's equal dragons. But everyone
We'll say it's equal dragons.
we'll just say, and if people say we're wrong, then that's fine. They can get off my back. Stream is it equal dragons?
Stream has nothing to say on this matter.
Oh.
They don't care for right or wrong, apparently.
They just want to watch League of Legends. That's it. Sit at home, watch League of Legends, watch Ezreal take red buff.
Yeah, Ezreal's got red. So Ezreal's built that Bloodthirster. We see a lot when Blue Ezreal.
Doesn't
Ezreal has 2 ways of going about it.
Yeah.
Some players choose to do the Bloodthirster because they know that damage isn't going to come elsewhere until mid to late game.
Yep.
So they'll pick that up first and then go to the Blue Ezreal build, which is a super strong late game
Yeah.
build on a champion.
I've seen there's many different ways of going about it, but you definitely need that Bloodthirster for that extra damage. And do you think he's gonna go Spirit of the Lizard Elder after? Is that the next item for Blue Ezreal?
I think for the most part, when you choose Bloodthirster, you're choosing it over Spirit of the Elder Lizard.
Oh, okay.
Spirit of the Elder Lizard is really more of in lane, harass, and CS. It really helps with the CS there.
Okay. Oh, we got
Got Nautilus grabbing Volibear.
Volibear. I think Volibear should be okay with.
Yeah.
So there's that snare, that disengage right there from Zyra. Yeah. Thank you for completing my sentences.
So Dragon is back up.
This could make it uneven, dragons. Oh, Shen
But
going in. Oh, we got a snare on Lulu. Pretty sure that's
Nautilus. We have
Renekton
Renekton.
knocked up. Renekton's gonna teleport in. This is really coordinated by purple side. He's got ult. He's going in on blue Ezreal. He's gonna dive in the back. Nautilus is gonna try and peel for Ezreal, or
So we
try and
see
get out.
Sona using her Shurelias, just trying to disengage.
Oh, here we got a Shen ult. That was great. Great
trying-
design by Zyra. Purple
he-
side's just got a great dive comp right now. That
that Twitch
that
expand.
Volibear passive, he just does not care what is coming his way. He is a bear.
Renekton just going in.
Renekton
Lulu
dive.
tanking the tower just a little too much.
You know what? 1 for 3.
That's
I
a good
I
play.
think that's worth. I think
That-
that's worth.
They look indecisive. They're bringing Dragon. Ezreal and TF are both up. TF's ult is up, so
I don't think they
Baron
can-
would have been a risky play. They're choosing the safer Dragon play.
Yeah, Baron either wins you the game or loses you the game. So I think this is the right pick for them.
Team has slain the dragon.
It's funny that it's gotten to the point where the dive comp of purple side is just allowing their team fight to disrupt whatever blue side can throw their way.
Yeah, you see Renekton. His target is Ezreal.
Yeah.
His only job is to get that Ezreal out of those team fights.
Yep.
And at that point, it's just TF is kind of left to his own devices. Shen can get back and shield, but
Well,
as we saw,
yeah.
he puts him in a vulnerable state.
Exactly, and they lose their damage, right? If if TF's not, if it's TF and Ezreal are all their damage for the most part. Shen doesn't do a crazy amount of damage. He does a little bit. Nautilus isn't that much damage, and Sona's not crazy damage. So it's all up to Ezreal and TF to do the damage. And if you take one of them out of the fight, then it's just in a lot of favor for purple side.
Hips don't lie, realizing that Ezreal was really fed. He's 7-2 right now, but he was 7-0 before these last two team fights. It's just they realize where the damage is coming from, and they're locking that down.
Yeah, no, they're doing a really good job of diving onto that Ezreal, and that's what they have to do. I think that's going to be the game plan, and just have Volibear and Renekton tank everything that comes their way. Yeah. I do still think that like Runic Bulwark is done on blue side, and I don't see there's 2 lockets on purple side, but I still think purple side needs to get that Aegis/Bulwark just to help them with those little bit longer team fights, because their team fights have started to get a little bit longer.
Yes, yeah. So we see Friendship Squad traveling as a pack, showing that they still love each other.
This Holding Hands.
I
wonder what songs they sing together.
Why can't we be friends? No.
I was going to say Kumbaya.
Kumbaya, maybe?
Yeah. Maybe. It's tough.
So we see their Shen split push, kind of just a staple of a Shen player. He's going to that top lane. He does have his ult and teleport up, so he's going to try to get this tower down as low as he can and then get back to that mid inhibitor.
Yeah, I think he might need to come back right away. If the wave clear on blue team's pretty good with TF, but like if Zyra keeps landing one of those, then blue side's in trouble. But I think they have home guards. No, there's no home guards on the map. Here's an engage going in right now. Renekton's once again diving back on Ezreal, stunning Ezreal, staying on Ezreal. Everyone in the back line's doing great damage. No Shen ult still. There's no Shen ult still.
I think he was trying to ult. He ulted someone who died fairly quickly.
Probably.
So his ult got cancelled out. The Zyra passive. Sona.
What's with the snipes? Oh, TF getting Twix. Twix staying just staying too long.
That's the shutdown gold. TF does have his ult. Where is he going? It might be.
Oh. They need to fight. They have to. Volibear needs to get someone. Oh no, Renekton, just get out. Just get out, Renekton. Just run away, Renekton. You are
TF
an alligator.
TF,
Making
a
the
really
plays.
a great play by TF, knowing that he had flash up, knowing that he had his Zhonya's up, went in, got that kill on Lulu. Zhonya kept him from getting damaged, let Ezreal catch up, and then immediately flashed away when his Zhonya's was up.
And allowed Shen to follow up too.
Red
Yeah.
team's turret has been destroyed.
I did not. I thought he was a crazy person.
Yeah, I thought he was just, I want this kill, and I don't care if I die for it, but he managed to get the kill.
Yeah.
Shen using his teleport to push that top tower down. He saw there was a big wave.
So
Went straight for
they're
it.
gonna go for Baron right now.
Yeah.
I feel like this is gonna be really hard with TF being so low.
Yeah.
It's a little bit risky, but
We'll see how it
we'll
goes.
see. We'll see how this plays out.
Yeah. So, Hips Online know that it's going on. They're going to try to get there as quickly as they
I don't
can.
think they're gonna get there in time.
Renekton.
No, they're not gonna
No.
get there in time.
Baron Nashor.
So they managed to get it and get out of there fairly quickly. They see Renekton taking out that pink ward, and they managed to get that Baron, get that kill. That TF play, very, very good. So just settling down again. Friendship Squad managed to get that Baron. Couple of home guards, as we see on Nautilus and Shen, just wanting to push out this lane again.
So why did that fight go differently than the other fights? Like, why was that harder for Purple Side? Do you think they just went too deep?
Yeah, they saw how the other team fights went. They saw that as soon as they dive Ezreal, they kind of win those fights. They hadn't done that under a tower before, though, and this time they did. If we think back to that Sona ult, she got 4 of those players under tower. Well, one of them was tanking tower because the creep wave had just been killed.
Yep.
So there was a lot of damage done there. Renekton had to chase down the Ezreal.
I think Renekton got mixed up because he dashed first onto TF and then he completely changed targets and flashed over to Ezreal.
Yeah.
So I think
so-
for this fight to succeed, Renekton has to pick a target and stick to it.
Yeah. And as we saw, Ezreal and TF both were alive at the end of that fight. So they weren't able to do what they had done successfully before, where it was separating them and killing them off quickly. So we're 35 minutes into this game, around a 5k gold lead for Friendship Squad. Around, give or take. I'm allowed to have a little bit of liberty here.
Yeah. You've been. It's been a long day. You've been casting. It's
Red
okay.
team's
Don't worry
turret
about
has
it.
been
Math is
destroyed.
hard at the end of the day.
Math. It's OP. Math OP. Twitch is just gonna make sure that Shen can't counter push this. And by counter push, I mean split push. It's been a long day for me too. Get off my back.
All these games you had to play.
Dude, 3 games? Like, that's a lot of League.
It's a lot of wins too. Don't be modest. Don't be modest.
Word. But blue team's just gonna go grab Dragon. They're just gonna grab all the objectives they can with this Baron buff, and I think that's the good call to go get Dragon, because if they just stand there and siege turret, it's just kind of a waste of time for them. And if they do make a mistake, even with Baron, they could still lose a team fight, and that's definitely an inhib for blue side to take.
Yes. So yeah, about Baron buff, like some teams take it and they immediately want to like just push a lane, use that Baron buff to push lanes. We see Friendship Squad, they got the Baron, but they weren't really too worried about pushing anything. They kind of wanted to just get their lanes pushed out a little bit,
Yep.
get that dragon, play it safe. They didn't want Hips Don't Lie to have Baron.
Yep.
Is essentially what it was. That 300 gold, obviously to them is huge. 1,500 altogether spread across that team. They aren't looking to push right now. I think they're looking to just get those team fights again under their tower.
I think they're just trying to put a stranglehold on purple side.
Yeah.
Just trying to like bleed them out, take all the objectives they can with his buff, and I think they're really trying to set up a Shen split push.
Yeah, and here we know that Shen's ultimate is up. Stand United is available for the next team fight. His teleport isn't up just yet. Renekton does have his teleport, but we see Shen split pushing and Hips Don't Lie pushing down this mid lane.
I think what purple side has to do is they have to keep waiting out this Baron. Baron is still how much longer? But Baron just ran out. Purple side could engage right now if they could blow someone up before Shen could ult. that would be huge for them. They can retake this inhib in mid lane and kind of throw the game back in their favor.
Yeah, I think Friendship Squad is letting this inhib just go down a little too easy.
Yeah, they need to make a play here. So here we go. Renekton's going to ult.
Shen's ulting TF, manages to keep TF alive a little longer.
Renekton
We have the Volibear chasing down
everyone.
everyone.
On that easy.
That's
He's on that
very
easy.
scary. Oh,
There's that
Sona
Sona
ult.
ults 4 people in that fight. Twitch is still in the back doing lots of damage. Yeah, he
So
flipped that.
here's
Ezreal.
the ace,
Here's the ace.
and inhib is down. That might be enough to end this game. Those death timers are a minute.
They're calling GG. That
might be the game.
I
You
think
think
this
I'm-
might be game. Volibear's just going to tank all the turrets because he's a mother trucking bear.
So that team fight clearly
Turret.
It was just the
endgame.
dive. It was just. I think Blueside just waited too long.
Yeah. They saw that inhib was getting taken down, knew they had to fight for it.
And Sona
but they
ulted real late.
Yeah. TF has already gone down at that point. Shen was dead at that point. So that ult maybe could have come a little sooner, even if she didn't ult multiple people to take down
Someone.
Volibear to prevent Volibear from killing that TF and then Shen.
She was in the back and Renekton stunned her. Actually, he used his stun on Sona and not Ezreal. So, but what do we know? We're just casters. What do we know?
Casters.
We are not players.
So that will knock Friendship Squad out of the tournament.
And that will conclude the day's events.
Yeah. So tomorrow we'll have the loser bracket finals. Wait, I believe first we're doing the winners bracket semifinals.
Yes. Yes.
Where
that's correct.
Islandix will be showcasing his skill for all to see.
What up?
And then we will have the loser bracket final, and then the final.
And then the final. So
and
tomorrow.
possibly a second final.
Yes. So starting tomorrow with a best of 1, and then a best of 3, and then a best of 3.
Yep. So we hope to see you guys back here tomorrow.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you very much. This is Atlantic signing out with.
Kajirkle, and hope you guys enjoyed the day.
All right. Have a good night.